Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today we're doing a general reading, and we'll start off for the month of July 2020 for the sign of Cancer, being that we are now sunrise in your birthday. So happy birthday to you, love and light, Cancer. Please let me start off by saying thank you to all my viewers, my clients, my subscribers. I appreciate your business. I appreciate that you're taking your time to watch my videos. If you are interested in any consultation, comment below, email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook Margourtarotreader, or email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com if I have not mentioned that already. I'll be more than happy to help you in consultation, spiritual work like spells or rituals, or just simply readings. Please understand any payments or donations you make, all non-refundable at all given times. Now, so the fact that this is a general reading that we're going to do will oversees what the ancestors wants to say in reference to this energy of you, Cancer. So as of now, close your eyes, think of you and whoever it is that you might want for this to happen and take place in. Let's see if we can connect with your energy. If it's not within your sun, moon, or rising sign in here for now, then it might be that you are not entering to this energy as we are right now, or will be coming into or out of, okay? Or it can even be simply as the one that is closest and dearest to you going through this drama, this emotional or spiritual change. The fact that it's also a general reading may include certain things that may not be all for you when I'm predicting. I will try to touch all bases if possible, if that's what the energies are coming in for. So, I have different decks already that I've already prayed on and ritualized before starting. Have been pre-shuffled and whatnot. And if I need to shuffle, if I feel that it's going to take longer, I might even put a pause before I can. How can I say this? I'm sorry, I apologize, because the energy's already been activated. So I'm all over the place here with what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, and what I'm trying to say. So, Cancer. Let's get started here. Thank you. Just in the heavens. I will start off with Cancer today. The fact that it is your birthday month, and the fact that I feel that because we're having so many planet changes that we have been into retrograde, going again forward, and also direct in certain planets like Mercury at the end of this week. So it is taking effect, of course, in all signs. But I feel that more so into Cancer. There's going to be a lot of changes coming in for you, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. So please stay positive. Please stay focused on your desires and your dreams. And think before you act. Think before you say. Think before you analyze certain things, whether it's emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. And I have to say all of those things because I do feel that we all need to align ourselves equally in those aspects, but more so you, Cancer, at this time. Okay? So let's see. Thank you, universe, and heaven, show me the truth and the truth. Thank you. The fact that it is your birthday, we will do extra for you. Okay. So we will do all these decks, and then we'll see in general what is it trying to say for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, rising signs, and including Venus as well. What are we looking at here for Cancer? What's coming in? What has been heard? Oh, what is it that we need to know, Cancer? Let I see, let I know, let I see, let I know. Ancestors, thank you. Alrighty then. I feel that I have to do for those Cancers that are married at this time. So we'll do that first. If anything picks up differently, then it will be delivered, okay? So, now do remember that this is a general reading. We do have a Cancer that it is married here and has probably debated on whether or not to go for file legal separation. If you are waiting in that, I feel that it's coming through. There is also a Cancer here that I'm seeing that is also legally married, and it's finding out the fact that we're in July energy for some has happened already, will be happening, that someone has another party in their marriage involved. Now, when we're looking at third party situation, please know that it requires not just a mistress. Sometimes it's a meddling mother-in-law, father-in-law, siblings kind of thing, or work meddling too much, or the dreams that you both have are meddling in too much into your marriage. Maybe one does not want the same dreams anymore. Maybe one wants something different in the marriage now. So it depends on each individual circumstances of what it is, the third situation that is happening in here. So what I'm sensing here is that there is a third party happening here for some. It feels to me that they have discovered maybe notes, maybe text messages of some sort of someone. And so that is at hold in this relationship. For others of you that are married, I feel that you're waiting for a legal separation to come through. If you happen to be served with a legal separation, or you're serving that person, I feel that there's certain energy here of someone being surprised of it. So maybe you thought you had a good marriage, and all of a sudden it's coming down, or you feel like it's coming down because you suspect or you find something out. It can be vice versa, where your partner finds something out. Okay. And so I feel that you've been struggling within this situation back and forth. You've been struggling to maintain your peace in the situation due to the discoveries that you find. Now, I will also say here that when we do, for myself, when I do the major arcana spread fully, it's something that the universe is bringing. It's not something that you can actually do change unless we have the minor arcanas. Then those are something that the energies will shift and change eventually. And again, and I do when it comes to the personal readings, as always, I tell the client that to an extent there are certain things that you are allowed to change. So it depends if you change your energy within the time of the predictions and analyze yourself or align yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically in all terms. Okay, there's always something that we can adjust ourselves, physical form and spiritual form. So I need patience for you, Cancer, going on forth as of now. As we speak right now, in the next 6 weeks, it's going to be very critical, I feel, because you might hear certain news either from your health or someone loved one's health, and it will take you to a point where you feel despaired and dismayed. Okay, I feel that there's a loss coming in here. I don't think that it's happening. I feel that it's coming forth later, probably before the year is over. A loss of a father figure type, or a loss of someone that you care for. Okay, it can be a family or a best friend or someone that you're close to. I feel that there is a Cancer here that it feels to me that you haven't been taking life for what it is. You've been overlooking at things, or you're underlooking at certain things of your life and your people around you. And it feels to me like it has worked for you from till this time, but there's an awakening happening due to the planets and yourself, that you're understanding now that you fell back because you chose to stay back. You chose to not know the reality of things, or not see the reality of things. And it can even be that you probably just did not know where to look, or how to even ask for those things, either within yourself or in reality, earthly world as of now, let's say therapist or whatever, or even spiritually did not know how. Okay. And so there's maybe even dreams or feelings, or when those things hit, they strike as an anxiety level, because the energies of our spirit in the body elevates different, so we get some type of anxiety coming in for us, right? And Mars can bring those things too as well. But as I was saying, I feel here that there's a Cancer who's been struggling in emotional boundaries, expressing, overexpressing, or underexpressing. It could go either way because this is general. Okay. And I feel that it's almost like you're ending the month a bit depressive, or more depressed. It feels to me like you're overlooking at things. Let's say, for example, you see news, you take it at heart, you take it too personal. Cancers do intend to do that, unfortunately. And I have to say it's unfortunately, because sometimes it works against you, not for you. Okay. So what's in the media, it's in the media. What you hear may not be for you, or may not be, if you have a tendency to be someone that overwhelms with situations, that maybe you should stay away from looking at news. especially if you have had some moments of depression, or you're going through such thing, or you're feeling under the weather. News will not be the thing for you to be healing in with. Okay, I would suggest try to do some self-healing, like dancing, walking, exercising, comedy, something that it will enlighten. Just to smile and smile genuinely, to laugh at something that really kicks you in and makes you laugh. It's also a part of releasing energy from your body and spirit, as well as it is when you have to cry. Okay, crying is also a good energy release as well, but to what extent, it may not be good. Okay, so yes, so let's see, for example here, it feels to me here that someone is not completely happy in their relationship. We're now talking about those that are married or single. Okay, and please know that what I previously said in the last 5 minutes, it does include for those that are couple or single or divorced or however it is. There's I feel the energy is overwhelming for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus that are going through this. I feel that you're sweeping in and out of this moments of despair, happiness, and joy, and then you just kind of drop, and mellow down, and then all of a sudden you just kind of pick up your energy out of nowhere, and you just out there in the clouds, in the ethers. It might even be this. There is a few of you Cancers out there. When you're asleep, you actually are in the ethers, according to the planets and whatnot. The majority of us, all zodiac signs, had some moment of elapse in their spirit and into the earth, into the unknown, in dimensions and whatnot. So dreams were really popping in here, and continuously for water signs. Okay, so I believe Capricorn had that too as well. Very intuitiveness. Normally they're not necessarily, but they like to be right all the time, like Taurus. But I feel that anyhow, I'm going over that up in here. There must be a Capricorn looking at it. Okay, so the universe is wanting to move forward with you or for you. Okay, but again, we have a free will to an extent, and that free will, when we're not taking advantage of that, the wheel is not going to go forward. The universe and our life itself, our cycling, will not move forward. It will keep us in stagnation, and that can be because your choice, you're wanting to just stay there. So be very cautious of that, Cancer. Okay, whatever bad experience that you're feeling or going through or will be going through, I as bad as it sounds, I have to tell you, everything is for the right purpose, at the right time, at the right place. You just have to learn to accept and adapt to certain changes that are coming in. Some of the changes have to be done, must be done for our own goodwill, for ourselves and the ones that we have around us, and including for the earth itself. It has to be a change, because you cannot stay in that stagnation for the rest of your life. The spirit has to grow, our soul has to evolve, our body as well, and so we have to continue with our path, our lessons. And so let's say moment of despair or tragedies that have come or will come or in the process, what you need to do is circle yourself back to your spirit's belief, whatever religion it is, or to your own beliefs, and talk to your own spirit guide, to your own guardian angels. They do listen, they do provide, and they do heal. You must trust and have faith in that, because when you do, that faith falls right back on you. That trust falls back on you. So what you feel toward your beliefs or toward who you pray to comes 10 times fold in your energy. Trust and believe in them, and trust and believe that will be for you. Okay, now let's see here, what else can we pick up? It's all about you manifesting the situation. It's all about you working, and not just, don't hold back. Let us just ride with it. Okay, one more. Let's see for those that are single, if there's any messages here for those that are single. If something else comes in, it will be delivered. Cancer, show me, ancestors, thank you. Let's see. Coming in, thank you. And I feel that it's love that wants to speak now. So we'll see for those that are single. Why are you being negative here? Okay, now Cancer. Again, it falls on you and it falls on you. Okay, it is to me, I feel that you are not portraying your own strength, or you're not using your own strength. Now, I feel that this is very, very particular to one Cancer, or whatever percentage it is, okay, being that it's general. I feel that someone has been divorced before or separated from someone. I do feel that there has been conflict going on, and I do feel that you will reconnect with that person, or you yourself are trying to get back to that person. We are in retrograde, so if it is coming back around, or is still there, or you took them back, they took you back, you're going to have difficulties because there's still that mistrust in that relationship. If you're having mistrust on whoever it is that you're seeing or dating or wanting to see or talking to, don't know where it's going, I feel that you're having conflict within your emotions. Your own emotions are playing tricks on you. And those things might trigger certain points of that other person, okay? And they might think, okay, the person is moving too fast, or the person is not right in their head, or you're scaring away that person, is how I feel. Now, and keep in mind that if you're single and you're going back to an ex, whether you're married or not, or live with the person or not, that person does wants to make things work out with you. I feel that there is another person aligned with you as well, but it feels to me that you're struggling to get over the past person, or the past person is coming back to you because they still want to be with you. Okay, it's almost like you're giving that chance back and forth. You keep taking someone back in and out of your life here. But there is someone new out here. I do see a broken relationship that you're still struggling to get out of, or trying to get out of, I feel. But yet you're still in the single category here. There's another person in your life who I'm seeing here, Cancer. And it's almost that at a distance, you know that that person likes you, but you're not moving forward. And again, because it falls to me that you've been hurt before from past relationships, and you're scared to move forward. You're scared to take someone back, or you're scared to give someone else a chance. So you might be recently broken with someone that really did damage on your heart here and your soul. There's peace within you. You can find that tranquility. Understand that there's love within yourself. Look at yourself, butt naked if you need to. You're going to find wonderful things, wonderful qualities within yourself. And I always tell that to my clients because it is so true. Now, if you're longing for a stable relationship, single Cancer, I'm going to have to say that there is one in the vicinity itself. In retrograde, it will not be good for you to meet someone to be stable with unless you are a retrograde born Cancer. But other than that, I will not recommend it. I will suggest to take your time if you happen to meet someone in retrograde, because those are also connections that we have to go through as well in this lifetime. But just take your time to get to know the person. See them for who they are, not for what you imagine or what you expect. Okay? And then after the retrograde, if that person is still there, if they value you for who you are, or you vice versa, then it can be a long-lasting relationship. It might be some struggles at first, but it will be long-lasting. But just keep in mind, don't rush for what you want and seek will be there for you. Just patience. And that goes for everything, believe me. Okay? Now, for those, again, that are married, let me see. I will see the ones that are married, because I feel that it just kept kicking in my energy here. Okay. Cancer, for those that are married. Nope, thank you. We'll do one more shuffle. If it comes in, it must be red. Don't blame what is going on in your life because of somebody else. Is what I hear, Cancer, so only you will know. Those that are married, let's see. And again, remember that this is a general reading. It is not just for every Cancer out there. Cancer, for those that are married, very much so. You're very intuitive into your marriage. You're very tuned into the marriage. Maybe a bit over obsessive about it, I would say. You might be over obsessing your partner, or your partner you. Okay. There's a thing here that you need to heal. There's something that you've been hoping for or dreaming about. Now, I will have to say that this in particular energy that I'm picking up at this moment, it's a Cancer who's married and is obsessed about checking the spouse circling, the phone, their media, their texts, their who you're calling, why you're calling, why are they here, why are they calling, what you're non-stop into your partner's situation. And I have to say that is damaging, not just for your partner, your family, but especially you. And that will lead eventually to your partner meeting someone, because they're going to get fed up of your accusations or your train of acting toward that partner of yours, whether it's a woman or not. And I feel that person is feeling cluttered, cannot breathe. I would suggest you need to take a breather right off the back. You're overdoing your watch over your spouse, and you're going to lead your spouse to do what you feel that he's doing now. Probably that person has done it before. That could be your reason of why you are that way. I feel it has to do both with your insecurities and the fact that they've done it before. Whether they admit it or not, it feels to me that they have anyways. Could they be possibly talking to someone? Here we see someone else besides you. So I feel that there is a Cancer who's married, and it does, someone else do exist in the picture. And I feel that you've been struggling whether or not to let go of this marriage. And it's off and on. You give them a chance, you take them back, you give them a chance and whatnot. But I feel that energy is still there. Now, it possibly be that person has already left the building, the third party. But because you keep bringing it up, the energy shows. Okay? So I will be very, very cautious on your actions and behavior, for your own self, for your own sake, your health sake, and for your loved ones as well. Okay? Now, we're going to do the third parties. For those that are in third parties, let's see Cancer. Thank you. It's a general reading. Please keep in mind. Cancer, for those that are in third parties, what are we looking at here? For those that know and are aware they're in third parties, and or surprisingly, you or they will find out, right? So absolutely. Okay, Cancer, for those that are in third parties, I feel that it's a female in a third party situation here. Okay, that's the first energy that I get. Now, what's going to happen is, if you've been seeing this person, or you met this person on a retrograde kind of type, Cancer, I would have to say that either you're going to end it because your spouse found out, or you get caught, or they get caught. But you're going to have to end something, either your third party or your marriage. And you've been conflicted over this, I feel, over time. I feel that you're conflicted over your spouse and over your other partner, okay? I feel that you want a relationship with your third party. The third party can also be a married person, and so that person has not moved forward to leaving their spouse. As a matter of fact, I feel that this person, if it's a he, it's happy with their spouse. And with you, it's the absence of being the opposite of what they have at home. With you is probably the flesh, the sex, and the connection that you have. And I feel that he might recognize that it's not going to go forward, and that you're being too pushy over this situation and you're wanting more. Or it can be vice versa. Please be aware of that, because it is a general reading. But something is coming to an end here in a very short time. If it already has happened and ended it, it will continue to be ending for a while, probably for a couple of months more. It feels to me that someone wants to close this chapter and not go back. Could be because they found a replacement of you, or you found a replacement. It can be because either you or they value their spouse, more than the third party that you have now. But either way, it's about healing. It's about moving forward with the situation, wanting to let go of something, someone, and then coming together with your partner. Okay, for some of you, it is your spouse that you're picking, and for others of you, you are picking your third party, or vice versa, if they're doing that to you. Okay, now, and I do have to say that I have to do this one also for those that are happily married and happen to be watching this video. Cancer, for those that are married, happily married. What can we pick up here? Thank you. I do have to say that I have to do that. Okay, let's see. Cancer. Unexpected news, unexpected movement within your home surroundings is what I feel. Maybe someone is leaving your home. Okay, maybe someone that you are very much attached to, let's say a sibling of yours, a daughter of yours, or some sort of, or a son of yours, is wanting to expand and leave the nest. Okay, for those Cancer that are happily married, I feel that there's some type of news that is coming in from a sibling or a mother type of figure, and it's giving you a shock kind of news, and you're not knowing what to do in reference to this situation. It does feel that it's a motherly type related, but I feel that this could also be fatherly type news also. So either you are concerned about your parents, or your spouse is concerned about their parents, but I feel that it's more of you, Cancer. Okay, and maybe some type of news, that devastation news, is coming toward that, through that vibe, that energy of your siblings or parents, and either you were not aware, or at the moment in time that we're in now in July, you're finding that it's shocking to you and you don't know how to deal with it. Maybe a secret's coming out of some sort, or maybe some type of health issues coming toward that situation. I will not dare to say maybe someone is passing. I would hate to say that, because the energy is not precise at this time. It can be that there is a Cancer that lost someone, and so you're dwelling over that. You're constantly bringing that in your environment, and I feel that it's not just in your mind and your thoughts and your emotions and feelings, but I also feel that you're doing it in the physical form with your spouse, with your siblings, with your family, with your immediate source of energy in your home environment, and that's bringing kind of like a ticker, in your environment. And you're struggling, and you have a conflict here within yourself, within your spouse, within your mother or father figure. It can even be both. And maybe you're getting angry at your parents for this situation. Maybe you're having to look at someone to blame for how you are right now. So you might even be in a stable marriage, so you presume to have, because this is how I also gathered this energy as we are right now. But you're blaming others for your mishap. You're blaming others for your causes, I feel. And I feel that this energy is overlifting from, not now, but in your young years, and it's reflecting now. Retrograde can do that. Any planets that are in retrograde, especially Mercury, Venus, can bring those things too. But depending what other planets are in retrograding or motion moving in and out, can bring that also. So I feel to me that this is a childhood environment energy that is negative within you, and it's overlapping in your marriage. I will be very cautious of that, Cancer, because it can be damaging to your health, and I feel that it's not just in you, but it's almost like spreading within your loved ones. So whoever it is that it's in your home environment is also grasping that negative energy. When you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling upset, and you're constantly in that behavior, you're bringing in negative energy. You have negative energy, and that's all you're going to recruit within your energy, within yourself and your loved ones, and that will reflect very negative on you, but also on your loved ones as well. Results will not be as positive as you hope because of that. And I'm not just blaming you. And again, we're looking at something that happened way back, I feel. So it can even be on past lives even. Okay. And so the fact that it's coming around now, into July, August, I do feel that you need to nip it in the bud. You really do need to get the source of it. If you've been in therapy, if you've been and has not worked, then you need to change that. You need to overlook at something else, but take your time looking at these things. Maybe your impatience is making you see things, hear things that should not even serve you at this moment, especially with this energy that I'm feeling towards you. I also feel that there is a Cancer here who would like to get pregnant. It's the universe is saying it's not recommended. So it can be age-wise, or it can be you're wanting to get pregnant for the wrong purposes, the wrong reason, or you're claiming to be pregnant and not, or you think you are but you're not. Either way, there's a danger to that fertility or to that pregnancy. Okay. I feel that there's a pregnancy also for some energy here. There's a pregnancy happening that you may not know, but you will find out at the end of the month or into August. It can even be that it may not even be you, Cancer. It can even be that you find out someone is pregnant and is having difficulty, maybe scared to share it, or you find out that you're okay. So here's the other energy, or you find out that you are pregnant, but you don't know if it's your spouse or your other person's. Okay. So take it as it is, because it is a general reading. It is what it is. Okay. Cancer, I want to thank you for taking your time and watching. If you are interested, please comment below. Email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Again, I am Margot, your tarot reader. Love and light to all of you, and happy birthday again, Cancer. Thank you.